Good morning, YouTube. I haven't vlogged in a while. Actually, that's not true. I have been vlogging since Thanksgiving. I just haven't posted because I have been really busy. So, I spent the weekend doing report card comments and I'm not even done. But I'm actually like, and I'm not saying that like as in a whining way, like I only spent about a half hour on them and they're due today. But I've just been tired. I've been struggling to stay caught up, and that's not because of like my job stressing me out or anything. It's just my trash can is gone. Hold on one second. Like, it's not any one thing causing it. Things are just crazy in my life right now. I'm getting ready for Christmas. I'm getting ready to go to New Jersey to spend time with my family for Christmas, and report cards were due because we do trimesters. So our first trimester just ended and report cards are due today. So there's that, and I've been going to the gym in the mornings and I've been staying longer. So I don't have as much time in the morning when I get here to vlog, because I used to get here at 6:45 and now I'm not even leaving the gym until 6:30. I still have to go home, shower, make breakfast, stop at Dunkin' and get coffee, which I didn't do today because I'm trying to wean myself off it. And then I have to come to school. And the reason I'm trying to wean myself off coffee is I don't like caffeine. I don't like addictive things. I have a very addictive personality. And I don't like addictive things. So my pre-workout that I take for the gym has 150 milligrams of caffeine in it, and I don't even like that. But I figured I would rather use caffeine for that instead of coffee or tea or anything. So I bought decaf tea, which I've been drinking all weekend. I will have coffee or something on the days that I don't go to the gym, just because I will get a withdrawal migraine, which I don't feel like dealing with. And I will wean myself off that. I'm stuck, sorry. My chair was on my laptop charger. So I'll wean myself off that as time goes on. But things haven't really been all that exciting around here. Nothing new, nothing different. Actually, no, that's not true. I do have an elf on the shelf now. He's just, hold on, sorry, I know I'm all up close and personal. He's just a dollar store elf, and I will quickly show you what I did on Friday, because they were really chatty last week. Like, with the holidays coming up, they're chatty. They're not misbehaving, they're just talkative. So I mean, I really shouldn't complain, but I will show you what I did in order to make them feel bad. I wrote, he's our southern elf and he makes backwards R's. So I put, y'all are too noisy, a sad twinkle McJingle. And we all get a kick out of my elf's name because we feel like it's like a hooker name. And then I put a set of our noise canceling headphones on him, and he is hanging like that. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with him today. My kids want him to make a mess, and I want that, but it cannot happen today just simply because I have to get report cards done and I have to get weekly work packets made up, because I usually do that the week before, but I didn't because I used my lunch to socialize in the teacher's room, which I normally don't do. And this is the reason why, because when I come in on Monday, I have so much to do. So as much as I love you guys, I have to go get some things prepped, and then I will see you guys later today. I'm gonna do my best to be better about vlogging this week. Like I said, I have been vlogging, so I can't even say I'm gonna do my best to do better. I just haven't edited anything or gotten anything posted on YouTube, which I apologize for, but I am back and I am here to stay. So I will check in with you guys later sometime today. Good morning, YouTube. It is Tuesday. Gosh, I thought it was Wednesday and I was really excited. But it is Tuesday and it's about 7:30, and I just got to work because, like I said, I'm working on actually not getting here at like 6:40 because I need some balance in my life. So I don't think I vlogged yesterday after school. I had a teacher come in my room and needed to like just vent and all that, you know, teacher bestie stuff. So I didn't get a chance, but my kids are off the walls this week. And they were Friday too. Like, they're not bad, and And I honestly, like, I shouldn't complain because I don't have any behaviors. I don't have kids refusing to do work. I don't have kids telling me off. I don't have kids just being rude and disrespectful. They're just chatty. And at the same time, like, it drives me crazy, but I keep telling myself, and I tell the kids, like, if that's the worst we have, I will take it. Granted, I do want them to be respectful. When I ask them not to talk, they don't talk, but they're not loud, they're just talkative. I don't know how to explain it, but I thank my lucky stars every single day. Sorry, this is like choking me. I hate wearing things around my neck. But I really do thank my stars, like, every day, because like I said, I have no major behaviors. I don't have kids telling me off and all of that good stuff. So I shouldn't complain, but it is frustrating because I have kids literally asking, like, can you tell everyone to work in silence, because I'm sick of the talking. And I'm like, guys, I'm right there with you. So I'm dealing with that this week. I did move our elf today. He has been hanging on our wall with noise canceling headphones since Friday just because they've been so chatty. I don't have a VIP today in hopes that they will realize I'm serious about the talking. So there's that. I am exhausted. I have not slept well the last 2 nights, and I feel like that's adding to my irritability. I need sleep. If I don't get 8 hours of sleep, I am like the crankiest human being. And my one dog woke me up at 1:05 by literally jumping on me and pawing at my face. And then she jumped off the bed and started crying. And for whatever reason, she had to go out at 1 o'clock in the morning, which my dogs from like 3-4 months on, they sleep through the night. They can go 10-12 hours. So I knew, as much as I didn't want to get up to let her out, I knew that if I didn't, she would have gone on the floor. And it just turns out that she had to pee really bad, but that's not like them. So it took me a while to get back to sleep, and I'm tired. And then I woke up to go to the gym, and I had some weird dreams last night, but I need to get some things prepped for today. Actually, I really only need to get one thing printed off. I'm pretty much planned and prepped for today. This afternoon, we're going down to 3rd grade to watch them perform a play. They are practicing for each class before they perform for parents tomorrow. And then tomorrow we have a winter shop in the afternoon. So I'm really glad that I cut back on their small group work this week, because of the simple fact that we are losing pretty much 1 to 2 full blocks of ELA this week. So I'm gonna go plan and prep some things, and I will check in with you guys later today. Good morning, you guys. It is Wednesday. It's about 7:40, and I kind of just got to work. I actually left my house at 6:50. Should have been here by like 7:05, but it snowed last night, so the roads are really slick. It wasn't enough to plow, so they're slushy and they're slick. And I have all-wheel drive with snow tires, but unfortunately, my mechanic thinks that my all-wheel drive system is on its way out. So I actually had to drive like a normal human being today and not speed racer. So today, I am exhausted. I don't know why. I think I slept too much last night. Last night was the earliest I've gone to bed in a while, and then I got up and went to the gym, you know, the usual. I don't know why I bother telling you guys that, because it's like an everyday thing. But anyway, so today my kids have Christmas shop this afternoon, which is where they bring in money from home, and they Christmas shop for oh my goodness, their families. This is something that our friends and family like group puts on every year, and they just get items donated, or they buy items, and then everything they purchase, the students purchase, costs $1. So we have that this afternoon. This morning, we normally have guidance, band, and chorus. There is no band and chorus today because of the Christmas shop. So I need to figure out what we're going to do, because normally on Wednesdays I don't really teach, but this morning I am, and then this afternoon I'm pretty much not. I think today our elf is currently cozied up in a cubby with a book, and I will show you. So our elf is currently tucked back in there. It says welcome to the USA Maine, and then I wrote on the board, I'm quote unquote mainly here for the treats. Get it? The reason I said that is because my students get a treat for mystery trash item, so the elf has been stealing them, and I'm going to put some in the cubby with him, and I'm actually gonna do that now before I forget, because I've been slacking on the elf, and I'm just gonna tuck him back in there with him, and there we go. Now he is here for the treats. I just got a class dojo message from a parent. I didn't even take my laptop home last night. We had a staff meeting, and those usually last until about 4, and thankfully they're only once a month. So regardless, I knew my boyfriend's at my house cooking dinner, which is actually why I didn't vlog after work yesterday. But I knew my boyfriend, sorry, I'm trying to straighten this. But regardless, I knew my boyfriend was at my house cooking dinner, and it wasn't gonna work when I got home. Plus, I worked until 4 technically. So I actually left my work bag here. Good morning.
Good morning. Are you on your own?
Sorry, I don't really remember where I left off, but so I think I filmed myself taking my snow boots off this morning, and my coworker and I were laughing that, like, you know, you live and work in New England when you wear snow boots to work and have to change into regular shoes because there is snow on the grounds normally. So I need to clean the desk. This morning I need to figure out what we're doing. I want my kids to continue work with order of operations because they're getting it. I do have to say, one thing I love about my group of kids is no matter what I throw at them, they understand it. Like, they're definitely a high group of kids, and they just understand. And they just kind of understand, like, everything that I throw at them, and it's just so nice to see. And even my struggling ones, like, they get it, and I'm not used to that. It's not the experience I've had in the past. I've had kids, especially when I was student teaching, that just really struggled, and this group is definitely, I mean, I'm not gonna say they're high, they're probably average, and I have a couple really high ones, but they get it. And I don't know if it's the way that I'm teaching it. Like, I would love to say that, but I don't think it is. I think it's just this group of kids. They just understand numbers, and they love math. Like, love math. Actually, they love everything. They really are just a really enthusiastic group of kids. So, oh, that's so gross. Not my coffee. I am on eye drops for my eye problem right now, and excuse me, so sorry. And I know it sounds disgusting, but if you've ever done eye drops like this, you put them in your eye, and about 4 or 5 minutes later it starts dripping down the back of your throat. It tastes disgusting because people don't realize that, like, everything up here is connected to here. So they just, it tastes so disgusting. And water doesn't help. It literally feels like you're swallowing fire. But anyway, I have to get prepped for today. I need to figure out what I'm going to do in math, and I'm kind of glad to have an extra day to teach today, but I think it's just going to kind of be a review, work with small groups day. So I'm going to work on that, and I will talk to you guys probably at lunch. Good morning, YouTube. It is Thursday. I almost said it's Wednesday, and I did not vlog for you guys after school yesterday, and it is currently 8:24. I have to pick up my kids in 3 minutes, so I'm gonna vlog for you very quickly this morning. Sorry, I have been not really like vlogging as much this week. Report cards are going home today, so things have just been nutty. We've had a lot of technical glitches. We had some issues with mine, the way they printed and how certain things weren't showing up, and all that good stuff. So yesterday after school, I was working with our tech integrator as well as our secretary, trying to get that all figured out. And then this morning when I came in, I was working on a couple of other things. Some comments didn't appear, and some of our standards didn't print the way they were supposed to. So I've been busy working on that. Today, my kids were supposed to have sex ed and a puberty class, but unfortunately our male gym teacher is not here, so it is canceled for both the boys and the girls. which I'm actually kind of glad about because I really, if they had sex ed, I would have been with the girls with our nurse. But thankfully, I get that time to kind of plan today. So I don't know what I'm doing today. That's a lie. I have a rough idea, but I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with math. I have kids working on orders of operations, and I don't like just giving them worksheet after worksheet. So I think they have a basic understanding of it. So I'm going to do my best to kind of get them to do another worksheet in their workbook today, and then move forward to another concept. While they're in gym, I'm going to look that over and see. Oh, I didn't do my eye drops yet. Anyway, yesterday we had Christmas shop in the afternoon, which is where our school gets a bunch of items and the kids shop for family members for $1 a piece. So we did that. And then we came back and we did a point study activity, which I'm gonna let them finish this morning. Actually, maybe we'll just do that when they come back. I think we're gonna do that. I'm gonna let them finish those when we come back because there are pieces of paper everywhere and I kind of just want that done and cleaned up. And then I think I may put them out in the hallway, or I might just send them home. I haven't really decided. But we also have to go over our new jobs for the day, or for the trimester. So I hired new kiddos for our jobs, and it's just a lot of cleaning house. It's the week before break. Things are crazy. So, well, it's the week before break. So I'm gonna go. I have to go pick them up. The bell is about to ring, and I will check in with you guys later today. Hopefully it'll be before tomorrow that I talk to you guys. Hello, you guys. I survived today, and I am one day closer to Christmas break. And we only have 6 school days left until Christmas break. I only have 5 though, because I will not be here next Tuesday, but I will get into that next week. So I am getting packed up, and by getting packed up, I mean getting the essentials. I haven't taken my work bag home at all this week, and I don't feel guilty about it because I get here early and I'm here all day, and I work through all of my preps. I work through my lunch more often than not. So I've decided that if I have something going on after school, like today I have my boyfriend's son's basketball practice, I'm not taking my work bag home, and I'm not gonna feel guilty about it. And guess what? I don't feel guilty about it. I have said this multiple times. I really am trying to establish healthy boundaries and a good balance when it comes to work. So the only thing that I take home is my sea bag, and it basically just has my Hydro Flask because I don't leave home without this, and it has my lunchbox, and that's it. Oh, there's a Christmas, and there's a shattered Cheez-It on the bottom. Super. So that is really all I take home. I can leave in 4 minutes, and I plan to be with a coat out the door, mainly because I really do try to leave on time every day, but usually somebody stops me as I walk out the door, which, you know, I'm fine with that. I have no problem staying late if necessary. I have no problem helping people. That is part of the job. There are gonna be days where I cannot leave early. Oh, I forgot I bought these. So I bought a pack of dice, not a Dunkin' Donuts order, but I bought a pack of dice and they're still in my bag. So anyway, yeah, like I was saying, I take this to and from school, and that is it. I leave my big diaper bag that I showed you guys in my what's in my teacher bag video. I've been leaving that here. That is not the norm, but it has been happening. I do take home my vlogging camera, which I'm talking to you guys on right now, but I leave my laptop and I leave my iPad because I have a life outside of school. So today went well. I feel bad complaining about this because I really do have such a great group of kids, but my goodness, they are chatty this week, and I'm just like, guys, come on. And I get that it's the holidays, and I posted on Class Dojo today asking parents to remind the kids that, you know, the elves and the reindeers and squishies and slime, like that all needs to stay home because they've been slowly bringing them to school. And I'm like, you guys are distracted enough. Like, we don't need any more distractions in the classroom. So I reminded them to leave those home, and I'm hoping that the message came off as like just a friendly reminder, not like, you know, oh, the teacher's being the Grinch. So there's that. Today in math, because my kids are just off the walls, but not in a bad way. Like, I really do have great kids. I don't have any behaviors. Like, I see teachers saying that, like, oh, my kid is cursing me out, or my kid's refusing to do work, or my kid's this and my kid's that. And I'm like, mine are just talkative. And they're not even loud, they're just chatty. And I'm just like, I complain about that and I feel guilty complaining about that. But anyway, so today I had them create Christmas trees, and I didn't even see this one. Oh, how cute. So they created Christmas trees, and on them, the ornaments were problems, and then on the back, they had to put the solution. So they came out really cute. But good morning, it is Friday, and I'm gonna talk to you guys while I work because I have a lot to do today. So I have to, so I am tired. Shocker, I know, weird, right? But no, I went to the gym this morning, day 6, and I am definitely looking forward to a rest day tomorrow because man, oh man, I am feeling it, and I'm just uncomfortably sore. It's hard to explain. So today we have testing. I just realized that our MEAs, which is one of our standardized tests, the results did not make it into their report cards that were sent home yesterday. So I have to get those stuffed and ready to go today by end of day. I also just found out that our principal is going to be hanging out in 4th grade today, and I have a feeling she will make her way down to 5th. So I don't necessarily care, like it's not that big of a deal. However, I am tired. It is the week before Christmas break, and the kids are just, they're not out of control, but they're excited, which is to be expected. I'm fine with that. But yeah, it just, what is going on with this? So I am just trying to figure out like what is no. So I'm just trying to like figure out what I'm gonna do today because they have testing all afternoon. We do have to get through holidays around the world because it is taking a lot longer than I expected. We started it 2 weeks ago. This is the 2nd week, and we are only on the 2nd country. So I think today that's what we're gonna work on because the kids really enjoy it, and we just kind of need to power through. I had an interesting morning. Sorry, you're crooked. It's driving me crazy. I had a rather interesting morning. Now you're even more crooked. I left my house. So I went to the gym and I stayed about 5 minutes later, which isn't a big deal. But yeah, see, they are in as IEs. Oh my gosh, I'm so over report cards. I'm gonna print this page. I am struggling because this morning I went to the gym and I stayed 5 minutes later. So instead of leaving at 6:30, I left at 6:35, which I live less than half a mile from the gym. So it's really not that big of a deal, but when you're used to like a routine, it really does. Got home, showered, got dressed, left because last night I picked up a gift for my mentor. Today is our last day. She's leaving our school to be closer to family. So I picked up a gift for her yesterday. However, I realized that I had nothing to put in the gift. I did get her a thank you card last night, but I realized I had nothing to put the gift in or to put into the gift because I got her a mug and I wanted to stuff it with some things. So I realized that. I went to Walmart, realized that I left her gift at home, which today is her last day, so it's not like I can be like, oh, I'll grab it tomorrow or I'll bring it to her Monday. No. So I had to go home, which is only a mile, but it still adds time because Mainers drive really slow. So I went home, got the mug, went back to Walmart, checked out with the tissue paper and the gift bag and all that stuff, got to my car and realized I didn't have lunch today. So went back into Walmart, got a frozen Atkins chicken and broccoli meal because it's pretty much all I eat from frozen foods, and did that. Then I went over to I went to go to school and I realized I didn't have breakfast this morning. Lately, I haven't really been all that hungry in the mornings. So I had to go to Dunkin', got to Dunkin', and I do the Dunkin' on the go thing because it's quicker and I literally order and I get there and it's ready. It was not ready this morning. So I stood around for like 5 minutes waiting for them to put my order out, which is fine. I get it. They're busy. I don't care about that. And then I normally can get to school in about 15 minutes. I made it in like 9-10 minutes today, so I boogied on the way here, and I made it. Granted, we don't have to be in until 8:10 on Fridays, but I have a lot to do today. I have to stuff report cards. We're still trying to figure out what's going on with one of my students' grades. He is half homeschooled, half enrolled. He comes to school only for specials, but he was in my class in the beginning of the year, so I'm trying to figure out why his grades are not appearing on his report card. And then I have to stuff all of the envelopes. I have to create our vocabulary test, and I have to figure out what I'm doing today because my kids picked up order of operations a lot quicker, and I just feel like we can move on, but I'm not sure if I want to. So I think I may spend today one more solid day of instruction on it and then go from there. So I have a lot of work to do. I have talked your ear off for nearly 6 minutes now. I'm gonna go and I will check in with you guys later today. Hello friends, I am home and I'm gonna sit you down real quick because I am trying to, there's trash in my house and it stinks really bad. So I'm gonna put it outside. Where I live, you have to haul your own trash. And I am thankful that I no longer have to haul my trash because my boyfriend does it. But unfortunately, I forgot to set this out the other day, so he didn't take it. Oh gosh, so staticky. One second, okay. Walking with me. So clearly I am home and my dogs are outside wreaking havoc probably because that's what they do. My tan one shredded a tissue box while I was at work today, and when I say shredded a tissue box, I mean literally an entire box of tissues. So that is gonna be a really good time to clean up later. And here they come. Oh, here comes one of them. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, sweet girl. Oh, come on. Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? Did you eat my tissues? Did you eat my tissues? I know, you're a good girl. You have separation anxiety, that's okay. You can't help it. Come on. Come on. Maddie, come on. Good girl. So I am, oh my gosh, my house stinks. Hold on one second. I'm gonna vlog to you outside because, shush. I'm gonna vlog to you while I'm out here. So I am home and I'm so excited. My boyfriend, normally he's finished his work early and he called me and he was like, I have a couple of things for bad, oh God, so staticky, sorry. He was like, I have 2 things of bad news. And I was like, oh boy, what is that? So first one was he put a chicken to brine last night or this morning, and that was his intention to have that for dinner, which I was excited about. And then he called me and he's like, we are not gonna have chicken. And I was like, okay. And he goes, one more bad. Well, first he calls me and goes, do you want the good news or the bad news? And I was like, the bad news. You know, break me down, then build me up. So he goes, well, we're not having chicken for dinner tonight. And I was like, okay. So then he goes, more bad news. And I'm like, dude, you didn't tell me there were 2 things of bad news. So he, unfortunately is working late tonight. He won't be home for another hour, but he goes, the good news is I am currently sitting in a Taco Bell parking lot. Do you want Taco Bell for dinner? We don't eat fast food. Taco Bell is an exception. We had a Taco Bell here in town. It was exactly 1 mile from my house, and unfortunately they closed very unexpectedly out of nowhere. They left the KFC portion, but they closed the Taco Bell portion. So I am a little bitter. The nearest one is 45 minutes to an hour away in either direction. So he is bringing Taco Bell home for tonight, and I am very happy about that. But my dogs are inside. You can kind of see the tail of one of them. I have a tissue box pickup because my dog shredded it in half and shredded the tissues all over my living room. And I have vlogs to edit because I haven't posted a vlog in nearly 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm gonna try to get all of them edited and up tonight. So I'm going to end this one off here. I know this week has been kind of herky-jerky. That's just how my life is currently. And I'm really hoping after the new year, now that I kind of have like a flow for things, as far as like grading and assessments and report cards and all that, I'm hoping to show you more, sorry, there's a bird. I'm hoping to show you more content related things moving forward, and it's not just me talking all the time. So I just want to say thank you so much, all of you, for your support. I don't know what I did to deserve you guys, but I really am thankful for all of you. And if you like this vlog, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And if you have any questions, comments, anything like that, please drop them in the comments down below. I will be spending my weekend catching up on all of that stuff. So subscribe, like, comment, do it up. I will catch you guys next week.